guys, today we'll be discussing about different kind of products in social media. And some of you would have been wondering like what kind of product do you want to talk about, what's the business or what the product is all about. You don't need to bother yourself, just relax, watch. And with me I have a person of
Esther. A favor.
alright. Esther, can you please tell me different kind of products we have in social media?
Okay, so on social media we have a variety of products, which is the Tessa TV, Tessa School, Tessa Business School. Yeah, I know it sounds similar, but it's actually different. Tessa Business School and Tessa School, they are two different products. And then we also have Vivia, which is our latest AI product.
You said Tesla Business School and Tesla School. Can you please differentiate between the Tesla School and the Tesla Business School?
So on Tessa Business School, we get access to a wide variety of products of teachings, which is Tessa School is like a practical room, while Tessa School is an app whereby you can get access to teachings from Tessa Business School.
You also made mention of Vivia. Is Vivia a
No, no,
name? Is it someone's name or can you please tell us about the Vivia?
Vivia is your most friendly AI so far because Vivia helps makes things easier and understandable. Vivia is an AI, yeah. So you get to it's an app because it's going to be unleashing soon. So it's an app. So you just go to your app, ask Vivia anything. In Vivia we have a cooking class, in Vivia we have business class, in Vivia we have financial class, in Vivia we have a lot of things on Vivia. So Vivia is just go there, tell Vivia, okay, I need an image of two girls sitting down and Vivia will provide it for you. In Vivia you can equally tell Vivia, okay, I'm having headache, this. We equally have healthcare in Vivia.
Like if I tell Vivia now, what you're
Yeah.
trying to let me understand
Yeah.
is if I tell Vivia like, oh, I'm having a headache. So will Vivia send someone to bring drugs or is going to prescribe this drug I'm going to use?
In the app in Vivia we have the healthcare. So Mary, when you go to Vivia healthcare now, you can talk to Vivia. Okay, Vivia can actually tell you which side of the head, because you know that in every part of the head you're having headache.
Yeah.
They're actually like what's
Signals.
causing it, signals. That's if you're having headache this side, you're having depending even here. So it's depending on, so Vivia will be able to like tell you rather than you going to Google or any place to go and search for symptoms, and they will give you false information and you'll be scared because
If it's try searching your symptoms and Google, just know you're about
just
to
know
die.
you want to die. Like
About
just
to die.
end this for
Google
yourself.
has been in existence before, and a lot of people also do websites and
Okay, to add to what she has said, yeah, Google has been in existence,
True.
but that's not to say, oh, it's perfect. Google can give you a list of various things that the ones that concerns you, the one that doesn't even concern you, they're just telling you, oh, this can be the cause. But with Vivia, you get the exact cause for your issues.
And Google is saturated. Everybody, like if you just feel like, oh, I know the solution to this, even if it's the wrong solution,
Yeah,
you can put it in Google. So but Vivia is this is it and this is it.
in what way can Vivia be an assistant to me? Can I make Vivia my personal PA? How can it be help to me personally?
Yeah, definitely. With Vivia, you get access, like I said, to a ton of stuff. So, like she earlier said, you get access to the AI, you get access to the legal matters. And even for the content creators, just imagine you get an AI tool that helps you schedule your calls, schedule your appointments, even help you write blogs, help you write
Tell you
posts.
when to post your
And everything.
content.
So with Vivia, you get like your personalized AI tool.
You made mention of Tesla School the other time.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us the features of Tesla School?
Okay, so Tessa School is an educational affiliate marketing platform whereby you can learn, and most importantly, you can earn, because school doesn't want to earn. In this era, I think
Everybody knows.
everybody's it's all around money. So with Tessa School, you can earn, and then you can also learn more better combo instead.
Imagine registering, maybe you want to read a book and you're able to read a book, and after reading a book you get paid for reading a book.
Just
That's like
that's
some life.
Yeah.
Does it look like a business transaction between
It's
someone who is on the app and Tesla School itself? Is it a business transaction? I'm not using clear that side.
Okay, so if I understand that though, it's like if there's a person like a middleman.
Yes.
No, with Tesla School, immediately you complete a course. If you get accredited for, you are completing this course and you are being rewarded, it's like a reward, like, because reading is stressful. Let's not lie. Reading is headache.
Which part of the headache?
I think it's
Also the headache, like for real.
Reading is
It's
stressful.
actually very
But now,
stressful.
if there's a reward for it,
It makes you happy.
it makes you
Okay,
like,
and when you have products for sale, let's say you have an earring or handbag for sale, we have a market square,
space.
a market space
Wow.
in our
So it's not just reading or making money. You're also reading. You're also expanding your
business. You can sell. People would contact you, and you sell your product.
Yeah.
Can you please tell me about the first registration and the first command signing up into the platform? Do you have any reward for that?
Okay, so I wish I can actually sign up all over again because that part is so interesting. I wish I even had the opportunity, like after signing up, like I sign up again because when you sign up, you get $3.
Wow.
Like just imagine,
Yeah,
you carry your phone, you download the app,
And
and you'll be
I can withdraw it too.
Yes.
And you can withdraw your
And
money.
withdraw your money.
Yeah.
It's not like it's there, like
Oh,
it's
you're
at the
just
top. I'm
seeing
just
it.
seeing this. You can see, but you cannot touch it. It's not at all. With Tesla School, immediately you register, you get $3 all for free without doing anything. We are just welcoming you. Welcome into the community.
Welcome
$3.
into the wealth family, right?
Yes, definitely. And on Tesla School, it's not just this. There are also various features like the social media platform whereby you can grow your followers, especially for, like I said, our content creators. And like you said, the marketplace, the Tesla, the library where you can get access to
Books.
a wide variety.
And you can sell your books too. Let's
Right.
not forget.
Can you please go online to the marketplace? What is in that marketplace? What are they marketing there? Are they selling rice? Are they selling fufu? What are they selling in the marketplace?
What's like the most legal products you can think of? Don't worry, we'll sell it on the marketplace. Anything, yes, anything. Please, let's
Lego.
That's what I said. Anything legal that you can think of, it's on the marketplace.
Okay. The market section, how is it more profitable than the other, like let's say like Jumia, like other Konga? So is there anything that is very, very attractive about Tesla School marketplace than those ones?
Okay, not to bash, or bash any other app, but on the marketplace, just imagine, even in your main market, like your physical market, you're getting a product for maybe like $5. And then on our marketplace, we're getting it for $3. And then there's delivery. You don't have to worry about so how will I get this? They're bringing it from the abroad. You already want like when my goods not crash on the ice, don't worry. All of that is covered because we bring it right to your doorstep.
You talked about the delivery now.
Yes.
Are people paying for the delivery or it's free?
Yeah, that's as I said. There are some products. Let's be honest, there's some products that requires you paying extra.
Go and buy oven online.
Yes, you not say, bring it.
Okay, it's
You
free.
extra, but then even more than half of our products, they are free delivery.
Alright. Guys, isn't this amazing?
Yes.
This is amazing. Extraordinary amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are still waiting to do. Just pick your phone right now, download TeslaSchool.com. It's available on any browser. So once you just click on TeslaSchool.com, then do your registration. Don't forget $3. Approximation of $3 in Nigerian currency right now. Trust
And
me.
you can make use of it in our app.
That money is enough to eat morning and night, if I'm right.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's even more than.
And not just only that, they talk about you taking a course, meaning you take a course like you read or you attend a class.
Why have headache when you
Still,
can make money
they're
with your
rewarded
headache?
like cash. Guys, this is amazing.
Great.
Everybody should just go and download this app. Let's just go viral. Tell about your friend, your family, even your mom. Register your mom on Tesla School platform. Let them be there for this to work. Please, poverty stops when you educate and you work in the line. Is that okay? Okay. Right now, we'll be going on break. Don't go anywhere, just relax. We'll be coming back with more.
Welcome back. We're still on various things social media has to offer. this time around we'll be talking about Tessa Foundation and this time around we'll be talking about Tessa Foundation and Tessa TV stroke radio. So can you tell us more about Tessa TV and radio?
And so Tessa TV slash radio is an online audio video platform whereby you get access to trainings, to talk shows, to it's and various. It's on entertainment, it's on sports, it's on politics. Whatever idea you think of, Tessa TV as a problem.
So what about the foundation?
Tessa Foundation is an NGO, a non-governmental organization, and also is a foundation that comes with a lot of benefits and advantages.
Okay.
In Tessa Foundation, we have various type of advantages like the healthcare, we have the feeding the children, we also have the advocacy and awareness, we have the disaster and humanitarian as well. Yes.
So are you trying to tell me that in Tessa Radio now that people can come there and advertise their products, or are people just coming, like what do you guys actually like offer?
So like I will always say when I started the show, I'll say Tessa TV slash radio is a radio show or TV station for all aspiring entrepreneurs. So are you starting up that business, like you have no idea, you can, it's either you're coming on the show to get more experience, or you're listening to the show like from other people and you're getting more experience. So Tessa TV slash radio is a radio show for all aspiring entrepreneurs, be it a content creator, be it even a pastor. Yeah, I'm not saying a pastor is an entrepreneur in this sense. I'm just saying a pastor can also come on the show for like religious issues and all of that. So Tessa TV is the platform for everybody, no matter what your niche is or your business.
Cost is actually very important because a lot of people say that they use the tithes people pay for business. So
actually, I had a conversation with one and was like, is there any people say, oh, maybe like for example, your pastor gets a new car and you're thinking, it's not my money, I just paid my tithes. Pastor got a new car, it's not my money. So there are ministers out there to correct those impressions. So that's what Tessa TV aims to offer.
Okay, so when people actually come to the show, what amount of money do they pay to be on your show? Because obviously this is like advertising them in general.
From time immemorial, we have always offered free shows.
Oh,
like free shows, like just come on the show, advertise your business. Because we believe the platform is a place for everybody to go. Nobody knows all. We as a host, we're also growing. So we believe that the entrepreneurs should also be given a chance to do. So most often than not, we do that free shows. But then when it's a situation whereby you are coming to basically advertise your business, that's when maybe some cash will come in.
Oh, that's nice. So Tessa Foundation, you talked about the feeding of children. So you guys actually have enough money to feed children.
That's why we call it a foundation.
Yeah.
A foundation is not just, on a person or on a particular person or an organization, just because it's a non-government organization.
Yeah.
That shouldn't mean that maybe, okay, whatever we're going on in that aspect or in that foundation, we only be the foundation sponsoring it. People also are doing it. People are sponsoring it also. Unlike our upcoming events now, for this 2025, we have a target and a goal to it, like feeding 2,000 children across the world, 2,000 children. And for this, some have been given for it. So maybe those who go on our social media platform, Tessa Foundation, maybe on Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, X, anywhere. They will see those flyers, people who are donating towards the program. And trust me, this program is gonna be one of the best, like one of the best. And also, the more reason, there's some people that just set back when it comes to donation or giving towards these children. The mindset most of them have is because they don't see those children as imaginary. And I want to use this opportunity to correct people out there, a lot of people out there. These children also, they are our children. See them not the way your children the children are at home. Because if you keep on having that mentality of and imagine like all these people who take Sarah, you might call it Sarah, like on meat, you don't want to do anything. You want to be waiting for government to come and do it. And government, they don't have every time to be doing everything for. But in the situation of like, okay, this is an NGO, everybody should come together. Like it should even be something that we do. Everybody will be interested and like will be impressed like, oh, 2,000 children. Let's do this together.
Yeah.
So in this case, I would like nobody in the world should call those children animal. It even has to go to a stage whereby I become a beggar, personal beggar. I'm like contact, telling people like, please, I'm hungry. I want to eat. And people were just giving me like, okay, to them they're giving me. And I know my target like, okay, this money has to go to the children. This student has to be killed. Along the process, my mom was sick. I couldn't give out the money. I have to put this money into that people like, oh, this is very, very important because I have a lot of opportunity to contact people. But these children, they don't have any opportunity. If they have, they would have not come up with this organization. So, what?
Okay, so in Tessa school, rather Tessa Foundation, what about like hosting school? Like I saw an ad of you guys talking about debates, internal or whatever. So tell me about it.
Previously,
Yeah.
and I mean this year, I market 1.2 million people undergo the training through Tessa Foundation. And what we train all about is physical skills or digitally. What I mean by this kind of some people call it traditional skills.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So in the digital aspect, we teach something like coding, graphic design, anything that has to do with like system.
Yeah.
So when we talk about the professional aspect, it has to be like maybe the hairdressing making, soap making, Kampala and Reckless and etc. And trust me, the foundation, a lot of people don't know Tessa Foundation. You know, let's just say with the help of social media and everything. So just like let's push this out. We've been doing more and more. In some years back, close to about 3 million children were fed. That was back then. That was then 3 million children were killed. We didn't push it to the world. A lot of people don't know what is going on in the foundation.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes we just push few things to the world so that they will know that oh, something like this is existing.
So you're trying to tell me that the foundation equally gives free classes for skill acquisition. That's actually amazing. So we've come to the end of the show. So as you can see, Tessa Media has a lot of packages. Tessa School. Make sure you sign up to Tessa School and get your welcome bonus of $3. And make sure you download Vivia. It's just an easy way to live. Vivia makes life so easy. And help us sponsor our 2,000 children. So 1K is just not too much. We are grateful. So see you there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good day, listeners out there. Welcome to your Bonge Live radio show. I am live right now on Tessa Radio. With me here, I have the amazing, beautiful ladies in the studio today. In my left hand side,
Hope James.
and in my right hand side,
S.A.N.C.
today is all about relationship. And first of all, my first question is, what do you understand the word relationships? How does it sound to you? What is it to you?
Thank you very much. Relationship. Talking about relationship is a very broad topic. It's something that we can't just specify one meaning to it. It's positive, it's negative. It comes with difficulties, it comes with joy, happiness and all that. So when we talk about relationship, it depends on our personal perspective on it.
Yeah.
Because everybody defines relationship in a very different way. I can say relationship is hectic. You can say relationship is sweet and all that.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're experiencing at the moment.
Yeah.
So to me, I just think relationship comes with hardship and it comes with joy. So when it gets to this phase of hardship, just know you are facing the hardship. And when it gets to the phase of joy and happiness, just know you are facing that aspect as well. So let's just say relationship is based on one particular thing, and it's based on the two aspects. That's what I think relationship is. Yeah.
And for me, I would say relationship varies. It's well have relationship, be it intimate or family relationship or friends. We're all engaged in one form of relationship or another.
Yeah.
And I think for this sense, I think the question more it's more like an intimate relationship.
Yeah.
So for me, an intimate relationship should, the general notion should be for companionship. But then there are good days and then there are bad days. It depends on the work you put in. So I feel relationship is more of the effort you put in. It's the effort that produces the end result.
Okay, thank you so much. And my other question is, how do you catering? I mean, in terms of responsibility in a relationship.
In terms of responsibility, for a married couple, I think the responsibility, I will not say 50-50. Yeah, I know maybe most people want 50-50, but me personally, I don't want 50-50. The man should carry a larger percentage. I want the treatment. Yeah, it's not like I will not put in my own quota, but that whole idea of we're equal. Please, I'm not equal. The man is higher than me, superior.
Definitely.
So in terms of catering to responsibility, I think the man should have like an higher percentage compared to the.
Okay, if I can understand you more better, you're trying to tell us now that there is no 50-50. I mean, when it comes to relationship and responsibility stuff.
Yeah, like I said, everybody with their own views. But for me personally, I don't want 50-50. Even if I'm earning millions, please, my husband is my husband. You are the head of the family.
Exactly.
Please.
All right, thank you. What about you?
So my say on this, catering for the family. Based on the African perspective, and in fact the world in general, we all know that the man provides.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that the woman shouldn't like give her own support, her own but the man provides.
Yes,
so
definitely.
just know you are providing. Then when your woman comes in and assists you, which is assisting, it's not when you say you are giving let's separate. You are working, I'm working. You are
paying house rent.
You pay the house rent. There are some family that does that actually. That the husband takes care of the children's school fees, the house rent, while the wife takes care of the cooking.
Okay, that's still manageable.
It's reasonable, but it's based on understanding. It's based on understanding, and there's this thing called calculating and planning your goals for the year. As a married couple, you should know what you receive and how things go on in the family, like the amount that's coming into the family and how we are splitting it. This is what we call calculation in family. We don't just like receive and just spend. You just spend. We calculate. If we're running a joint account, we are calculating. This is going for this. This is going for this. Let's assume that the woman is not working at this point and it's just the man, and you are taking care of the full responsibility. It's a very wrong thing. That's what I would say. It's very, very wrong. As a woman, you don't just sit at home and say, yes, I'm the wife. No matter what, you don't just sit at home. Even if you are contributing 10%, as little as just buying soap, something. So.
All right, thank you, ladies. My third question goes to you.
Okay.
As a partner that has a high libido when it comes to sexuality, that has a high libido, in a situation whereby you just really get married, and your partner is being transferred or traveled abroad, how do you deal with that situation? How do you deal with it?
Yeah, thank you. For this kind of situation, I think this is where I talk about understanding and planning. For me to get married to you, I should definitely know you are traveling very soon. You can't just tell me you are traveling, just got married. So I definitely know you are traveling very soon. And for me to still get married to you, that means I can hold myself. Even if I'm having a high libido or whatever it's called, like I am sexually attracted to, like I just want to have sex all the time. For me to accept to get married to you, I want to hold myself, because definitely I don't want to commit adultery. Definitely I don't want to go out there sleeping with random men. So I will have to hold myself and put in the efforts. I think there are drugs for this stuff, I think. I don't know, but I think there are drugs. You have to buy the drugs and take, because you don't want to commit adultery. But if you are somebody that you cannot hold yourself, definitely before getting married, you and your husband should make that plan. If you are traveling, I'm going with you. There are couples that do like that.
But what if you have no chance to follow him at that moment, maybe like 6 months, like 1 year?
That is why you should get the drugs or work on yourself. You can use that opportunity to work on yourself. I've seen many people that are sexually like they are sexually attracted to like they love sex a lot. But when it gets to that stage you are married, you have to hold yourself. Anything can happen. Your husband can be very sick. What if your husband is just sick for 6 months? Will you go around sleeping with other men? No. You have to hold yourself and work on yourself. That's what I just do.
All right, thank you. How about you?
For me, I would say I agree with that because it all boils down to understanding.
Yeah.
There's no way you will not know, oh, maybe your partner is traveling out for a certain amount of time. And then if you feel, I cannot hold myself, why go into the marriage in the first place? Because infidelity is what, everybody finds that it, especially for a lady. So if you know you cannot hold yourself, there's no need to commit to that whole idea of marriage. And there's always the other option of going with the person.
Yeah.
Or push comes to shove, two of you stay and manage yourself together.
Okay.
Just understanding.
Yeah.
It's just all about
Understanding and communicating.
and
Yeah.
communicating. Okay. Thank you guys. Another question is that as a lady,
Yeah.
I mean, you have a fiancé.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want a guy, your boyfriend or your fiancé, to be well responsible, for your responsibilities, both you and your family, even he hasn't got married to you yet? He should take the whole responsibilities.
Okay. Thank you. For this perspective, it's a no. For me personally, I'm somebody that don't bring my family issues to a man I'm never married to, or a boyfriend or fiancé. I won't really bring my family issues to you. Unless it's very, very critical and at this point, I don't have anything to do. Okay, I know you can assist me in this aspect. That's why. But bringing your family issues, wanting your boyfriend or your fiancé to take care of your family responsibility all the time, it's very, very wrong. It's not right. It's not called for. It's not even fully responsible for you.
Yeah.
It's not fully responsible for you. Not to talk of your family. It's not. So it's when he's even married to you. Let's say it's 90% responsible to you, but can extend to your family a little, but still not responsible for your family. But he got married to you, not your family. Yes, there's this saying in our culture that once you get married to a wife, you got married to the full family. Now, the full family, they're also getting married to different people, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not getting married to your family, I'm getting married to you. Your family is there, yes. When I can do what I can do, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do. But when I can do what I can do, but it doesn't mean your responsibility of your family lies on me. It doesn't. It doesn't work like that to me.
Okay. Can a man get married without the family member accept? Can he got married to the lady without family? Because you're trying to bring out the point
Yeah.
that the family
He's not getting married to his family.
He's not getting married
Yes,
to the family.
my perspective, yes. Based on African culture, your family has to agree, right? Yes. Your family has to agree to the marriage. Your mom, they all have to agree to the marriage. But let's use the perspective of you. Explain to your mom, this is the lady I want to get married to. And they're all saying, no, we don't want her. And you really want this lady. What will you do? I will get married to the person. Let me assume I bring a guy to my family. And they're telling me no. And I really love this person. And I want this person. And I know this person is good for me. I will get married to the person.
Wow.
Yes, that's what we call carrying your cross as a personal woman being.
Yeah.
I'm carrying my cross.
Yeah.
So anything that
I think
happens,
you can actually do maybe a court marriage.
yes, a court marriage, I'll carry my cross. That's it. I can't just say because my family is saying no, then I will leave the man to go. Then I'll be there. There's somebody in the family that's then saying no, we'll get married. They will, even if you tell them, those people that are telling you no, if you tell them no to their own, they will not leave their own, just so you know. So I'll carry my cross, that's what I do.
How about you? Do you accept? Do you agree with what she said?
Marrying or not marrying a person because family says no.
Yeah.
No. The guy should be fully responsible.
Okay, I don't agree in all areas. Because first of all, well, I say it's pride, but I like to do my thing.
Yeah.
Let me know that, oh, I'm the one taking care of my family. For one man, when I say, I help you, I help your family, you do not do nothing. And it also comes down to a lady being independent before marriage.
Exactly.
When you get into marriage, your husband will not carry your problem, carry your family. But if right before the marriage, you're already putting plans in place, you're already putting in the work to cater to your family, and then within that family, there needs to come to a time whereby everybody has to carry their own cross.
Yeah.
You cannot say, oh, I have to be the one to if I not train them in school, they will perish. Education, they can learn a trade. And then when you feel you are buoyant enough, you can send them to school.
Yeah.
It's not going to school that will produce the money. It's the skills and the knowledge you learn. And you learn every day. It's not just from going to school. So for me, it's totally no. The man is, yeah, maybe after marriage, the responsibility can extend to a certain extent. But I don't feel it should extend. Like, I should carry your
Carry her.
And then I come from a family whereby my mother will never accept that. My mother will say, it's my aunt paying me, or am I dead? I can still take care of myself.
Yeah.
So every family are not the same thing, you know that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. And there's another one.
Okay.
Okay. In a situation whereby, okay, let's just take for instance, now in this country, you know, having a female child, most parents see it as a business. They just want you after school.
Yeah,
Because the mentality they have, they set up their life, which is just after school as a female child, the next is for you to get married. Because they are seeing that marriage as a business.
It's an open door. Yeah.
And as a lady, yes,
Yeah.
and as a lady, would you like to go in that direction? I mean, being pushed that now, okay, we've sent you to school, we've done this, we've done that, okay, go and bring your husband, please just go and say, just because they don't want to continue the responsibility.
Yeah.
So as a lady, would you like, after your education and everything, then straight you just got married without not having anything?
Definitely not. That, I think I've been buttressing that point since, that as a lady you should start up something for yourself, no matter how small. Like she rightly said, you can be contributing as little as 10 naira, but then that man will value it, because when you add 10 naira plus 10 naira, it's 20 naira. So as a lady, I think it should be not, I will not say independence is a very broad term to attain financial independence.
Yeah.
Even the weirdest people, they'll tell you they have not attained financial independence. So, but you should be able to cater to your most basic needs. In terms of, oh, I'm buying this for myself, I'm buying this, I was able to buy this for myself, rather than putting all, like a man shouldering all your responsibility, because there's going to come a time where the man will look down on you, whereby he might feel, oh, I'm doing too much, I'm overextending myself. I also have my family, I also have siblings to take care of.
Yeah.
So for a lady, I do not advise any lady, maybe after school, get married.
If she's being pushed by the parent and they insist that no, you just have to go and do this, you just have to do it.
The African mentality also has to change. That feeling of marriage.
After school,
Yeah,
immediately
definitely.
after school, okay?
Immediately after school, what if there was a good paying job? Would the family also advise her, like, go get married, leave the work, husband is your goal, if you don't marry, you will die next year? Would the family also tell her to do that? Definitely not.
So you, what if your parents tell you, okay, the darkness hour is around the corner? Don't do it. The darkness hour is around the corner. You have to get married. At least maybe they just set you up maybe on a particular year and date. So
this year you get married.
yes, you have to get married.
Yeah.
This and that. If you don't get married, don't come to this. If you don't get married, just go. So we don't want to
Yeah,
set
I
up for you
think
any longer. So what would you do? as a
Getting
lady?
married after school, or like forcing ladies to get married in some certain age. I think it's not really working like that
Times
again.
have changed.
Times have changed, yes. It was back then, like let me say 10 years from now, so
You finish school, you are
yeah, I
married.
finished, you will tell you that, oh, you are 20 already, you need to get married, time is going. I think it doesn't really work like that again. But let me say your parents are actually like forcing you to get married after school. They'll be like, you are done from university, so what else?
Yeah, marriage.
Marriageness, no. First of all, if you can, like there are some girls in school right now that can take care of their basic needs. Like they have the money, they have a job.
Yeah, right from school.
Yes, they have something doing already. They are okay. And I feel like when the man comes, you get married. Yes, when the man comes, you get married. You don't force a lady to get married. Like, okay, yeah, this is the right time. She knows when is the right time, definitely. Because I won't see any reasonable girl that will get married when she does not have, maybe she's having just like 10K in her account.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I will not say there are people that can do
there
that.
are some people that can do that actually, because I can't see why you have 10K or 20K in your account, you want to get married.
Marriage is my life.
You cannot even afford your
But
wedding
do you-
gown yourself.
but do you-
Yeah.
but
So
do you
why are
even
you getting
think-
married?
do you ladies also look in the perspective of maybe this person is being choked, being frustrated
to get married
by the family?
Yeah, that's why I say the mentality has to change.
The mentality has to
And
change.
if the environment is not conducive for you, you can always move out.
You leave.
Yeah.
You leave you're trying to avoid now. The lady should leave the comfort zone.
That's the thing. Comfort zone.
Comfort.
So you're definitely
not going to do something right.
You will do it.
Exactly. So they can't force you to get married. Except you yourself have seen this, like this person that telling me to get married to is going to open door for me. Or the man is trying to tell you that, okay, when you get married to me, I'll open the business for you. First of all, open the business for me before I get married to you. Exactly. So because I can't give birth now, my child.
No, stay at home.
No, that kind of thing. It doesn't work like that anymore.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for having you guys. I'm very, very grateful for the wonderful speech. Yeah, we'll be going on the short break right now. Stay tuned. Don't leave. Bye. Welcome back, listeners. We've been talking about, a guy catering for the responsibility and everything. But to me personally, don't you think you should, you should be Odogun's wife, feel on top of the world, my husband buy me this, my husband bought me this. You know, there is a joy when a man buys you something and when you use your money, your own particular money, to get that thing. But if a man should buy anything for you, like, oh, this from my husband, this from my guy, this from my spouse, don't you want it to be that way?
Yeah, definitely. If your husband has the money, it's very sweet. It's nice. Like, we are buttressing this aspect to the poor and the rich. So let's say we are speaking for the rich now. Yes, if you have the money, why won't you take care of me? If you have the money,
working, do you think I look like a worker?
Like, if you have the money, you take care of me. If you have the money, yes, take care of my siblings. If you have the money, if I know that the money is available there, I know you can do it, and you're not willing to do that, then I will like, you're supposed to take care of me. You're supposed to buy this for my sister. It's Christmas period. You're supposed to buy this for my mom. But when I know you don't have the money, I won't make it look like something you must do. Like the necessity you must do. Definitely, I should know when my husband has money or not. I should know when my husband does not have money. So I won't be like, honey, you're supposed to buy clothes for my mother this Christmas. I'm like, I don't have. Like, but you know you're supposed to do. But
is it every man that shows, their Braille account to the wife? Yes.
In a relationship, not every man does that. Actually.
But you will know that signs when your
But I will know when my husband has money.
Can you please give me all of the signs?
Wait, first of all, when your husband has money, you should know by the way. Let me say when you have children, you will buy stuff for your children. Unless it's a very, very stingy man. There are stingy men out there that don't even care for their children and they don't care for their wife. And when you know, definitely you will know when your husband is very stingy.
From the dating stage, definitely you know all this.
You will know all these things. Okay, let's say the person changed. Because the change happens when you're married, like character and everything changes. Let me say your husband changed and now he's not giving. This is why you should be working. This is like, let me assume you're not working and your husband changed. You suffer.
Your life, you just see organized.
It's just disorganized, So let me say you're working and let me say your work can even cater for the family that much and your husband changed. See, there are a lot of things going on right now. We have child care support and all that. I will give my children we will look for a way. There's no way you will not survive in this country. You will survive definitely.
In this hard country?
Yes, you will survive. You will survive.
Even with a single partner?
You will survive. As a strong woman, you will survive.
Yes, definitely.
If you are not lazy, you will survive. Actually, it will be hard though. It will be hard for you to survive, but you will survive. You don't go around saying you don't go around
eating sand and be like, oh
exactly no, eat sand. You don't even go around the streets seeing people dead. Because the country is hard, people are still surviving. Though it's really, really difficult, but it's the hardship we're all fighting against.
In a situation whereby maybe along the courtship, you got pregnant for your boyfriend, not even a fiancé yet, and this guy is fucking broke, man. This guy is a fucking broke nigga. You know that, and pregnancy shows up. One of the 10 commandments says, thou shalt not kill. Are you going to terminate it or will you leave him and carry the cross to the end and with the poverty level and everything situation on the ground? How are you going to do that?
Judging from the Bible now, the Bible says happy is the bird that is undefiled.
Okay.
So you knew you were having sex.
Yeah.
We should have the common sense to be protected.
Exactly.
Do you know this protection you're talking about? No,
Sometimes
sometimes
it
it doesn't
was,
work, and sometimes it comes other way around.
Yeah.
But in a situation whereby this will just show up, how are you going to kill, or you will leave it and you guys just
I will not
manage
call
the
it
situation?
killing. Killing makes it sound like I'm a murderer.
Are you terminate? I'm talking about when
Yeah.
terminating
So
it.
it's will I do an abortion?
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
But thou shalt not kill. Doing abortion is like killing. What are
Yeah.
you going to do?
But the judging from the Bible also now, but the Bible wants us to do have a child out of wedlock. Yeah, I don't.
I think
we
the
should
sin has
really-
already started. You
Yes,
having sex,
sex
first
is
of all.
already a sin.
You already committed. You already
let
committed
me
a very
just
great
finish the
sin.
sin and let God
Fornication.
forgive everything once.
You've already committed
Rather than
And you want to
have-
do the abortion and God to forgive.
Like you want to bring
I
in
will-
a child
Out
and allow that child suffer.
Yes, because
Giving that child,
For
but
example,
for me, I feel it's based on your choice actually. If you have a supportive family that will help you out.
But in a
But let's say
situation,
your family does not have,
okay,
and your boyfriend does not have,
okay.
you don't know how you give birth. There's some people that goes to church helps them.
yeah, and
So
I
it's
think
based on what,
also,
yes, it's
yeah,
based on,
you can also be a single mother and take care of the child.
I think there are a lot of women doing that.
Are you ladies being sincere over yourself?
You can
course,
take care of
Being
your
sincere.
child.
Okay, in a situation, sorry.
But let
sorry.
me say if the guy is taking responsibility and
Yes.
does not have,
Yes.
it's for the guy to know that right
putting
now
in
we have to
extra
put in
work.
extra efforts to, we're having a baby.
Yeah, I don't care if you have to carry concrete, do laborer,
Yes,
whatever
let's all
you have
go
to
and
do.
Even though it's a cocaine, you don't care, right?
No.
No, you don't do illegal
I
stuff because it's going to
said
affect the
menial
baby's
stuff.
future,
Okay,
right?
yes.
I said menial stuff.
So
in
that's
a
just
situation whereby the guy has you not
Yeah.
to terminate it,
okay.
not to do abortion,
Yeah,
and you are like, with this whole situation, you know this guy is fucking good with that,
yeah.
okay? And you're like, no, I can't do this thing. Even though if you, if you attempt on living like, let me
Yeah, let me see if things
let
go
me
better.
see how
Yeah.
it is going to later change, maybe
Yeah.
things will later change or work out. And the family is like, this guy is fucking good, and this guy is insist. Okay, don't remove this
And
thing.
your family is saying you should remove
And
it.
the family say you should remove, and you also you're like, you know that we are just totally confused.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, what do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, first of all, if I really, really love this man
This
or
broke
this
nigga,
boy, this broke guy, if I really, really love him and I know he's really putting effort
Yeah.
out there to like make it, I will leave the baby. Definitely things might
you will
change.
leave the baby to come to this house.
Yes,
Suffer.
no, not to suffer. That's why I said if he's
Putting
putting in
in the
effort,
work.
and I myself, if I get pregnant for the first month, I know this is the first month,
Yeah.
I should work. Even if I won't be able to work from the 6th month or the
Yes.
7th month, that first 5th month,
Even
if
to,
I'm
like,
working, I'm
pay
saving for the
your
baby.
courses. bill.
As a pregnant woman, do you know it's not easy to be doing this?
That's
and doing
why you
why-
don't have a choice because you got pregnant when you are
Yes.
broke, so you have to work.
So you cannot be doing,
You
let
work.
me
You
relax.
can't do, let me
I have
relax.
morning sickness. You better do
There
afternoon
are a lot of
sickness.
pregnant women out there working.
Definitely.
Well, do you know
Working.
when we say someone, maybe children are suffering, it's not maybe, to an extent that eating some. I'm talking about maybe they're worrying.
Yeah, they don't eat.
They don't eat in the afternoon,
it's based on
evening,
this
then,
aspect.
so
I
only
believe
night
that
they
things will be better.
Yes.
But first of all,
What feeding?
you know you don't have money. You guys are very, very broke. Why are you having sex?
I swear.
Okay.
And you even went as far
Do you
as
know this thing is a hard
And
life? You can
unprotected
sometimes
sex.
you can control. Even though you protect, you try to protect yourself. No, sometimes
And it
things
happens.
change.
But should I say this?
But can you can
But-
you guys be let us be
Yes,
sincere right now?
but
like should I say this?
Yeah.
Terminating a 1 week pregnancy, is that called?
I don't think
Is
it's
that called murder?
No, it's
Is it
don't think
fucking
it's-
sin? Thou shalt not
no.
kill.
It's
Let's-
sin. Well, we sin every day, and the Bible says there's no sin greater than the other. Lying is a sin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
the other one is also a sin. God will forgive you for lying.
No,
That sin
let's
is
Are you
merciful
trying
enough.
to? Are you trying
No, I'm
to?
not equating that
Abortion.
this one is
and-
this,
Yes.
but the Bible considers all sin. You are judging from the
Equal,
Bible,
yeah.
right? All sins to be equal.
Okay.
But
And if, let's say, you don't want to give birth out of wedlock,
Wedlock,
yeah. Court marriage, how much for court to do certificate? I think
It's-
it's not more than 15K. at
yes, you
most.
have to just go for court marriage.
So let that
that
child
means
just
you
know
are
that-
ready that
Yeah.
you're like, okay, yes, this child is coming to a family, but your family is not poor. It's not left for the parents
Yeah.
to work hard. This child is just give birth to this child. In the next 5 years, will you just be there doing nothing and for
Yeah.
your child to suffer?
Yeah.
I think for those people that gave birth when they were very poor, and let me say your child is 1 year or a few months, and for the next 5 years, your child is still suffering. For 5 years, you could not do
Yeah,
nothing.
what are you doing with
I
it?
feel like you don't plan properly. Yes, you don't plan properly. Even if you are doing a menial job and you are saving 1K for that child,
Definitely.
that child will not suffer.
But,
There are children that are growing. their parents don't really have much, but they're
But they're
eating
doing
well.
well.
Do you know? They're eating
Like you
well.
will not even know. Like
Yes.
they go to.
They go outside.
Almost
You
good
see
food.
buying them good clothes from
Those
Aloko.
children most of them become a beggars on the road.
No, not all, not all,
It
not
depends
all.
on
Most,
planning.
I
It
said
depends on the
depends on
family.
I said most
Yes, yes.
of these children.
It
The ones that become
planning.
beggars on the road and their mothers and fathers are very lazy. They are lazy
Yeah, it
because
depends on planning.
they are very lazy. I would say, do you know why I would say that? Let me say,
Do you know?
wait, let me say this place. You know why I would say that? Let me say we have a boy and a girl. The girl is pregnant and you guys decide to get married, right?
Right.
And your child is like 1 month, you've given birth, and your child is like 1 month. You're still young, you're still young. So you guys can definitely do something. You can work. The girl can go and sell the
And
market.
why
The girl can do
the
something.
Woman is even pregnant. What's the man doing?
You have to work.
What's the man
See,
doing?
this thing is not really difficult. I just feel like lack of planning.
For you to also get pregnant with somebody, you have to believe like, yes, it's a mistake.
It's a
But
mistake.
then you plan things.
Exactly.
You cannot just live life. Oh, I
Even
made a
our
mistake
parents
now.
then, it wasn't
Yes.
really that rosy for them.
Yes, but this one.
But I won't say it wasn't rosy for my mom and dad. Like
Yeah.
the money was there. They were struggling and they were doing. But I was not hungry.
Yeah, it's
And I
just,
think they have friends like that too, that they were not still stable, but the children were they were really, really hungry.
Yeah.
And they didn't eat well because I think they don't manage their finance well. Like
That's
their
another-
priority.
yes.
They might be doing the wrong thing at the
Yes.
at the wrong time,
Yeah.
or the right thing at the wrong time, or doing the wrong thing at the right time. That's just it.
All right.
I
Just
think
good
for me,
planning.
It all boils
Yeah.
down to planning.
Planning.
There is no what's
plan.
our most
Not
defined
even in
need.
terms of feeding.
Yes.
You should be able
And
to.
for example, you will see some they are not doing well, but they want to show off.
Exactly. Don't do
My
unnecessary
friend
things.
bought bone straight. I will
Then
buy
your daughter will
bone
be
then.
at home not eating.
Yes.
That's why
They end
it's
up
going
turning
rampant. I
thieves.
mean, that one is very rampant now.
And your
It's
children
very
end up
something.
turning thieves,
Yeah.
prostitute, because
You-
instead of you to cook
And
at home for them
that's-
to eat.
It's all those mothers that will be telling their teenage children, you know
Not
what
see
your
what
mates
person
are
is doing.
doing,
It's
go and
very
join them.
unnecessary.
That's
So
the more
it's-
reason every parent wants their daughter, I mean, a female child, to get married to the
No.
older goose.
No, it's not. I wouldn't say it's every
Yeah.
female. Every
Every mother,
family.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
still,
then
it
most-
still has to do with
most-
the upbringing
yes,
of the parent
yes.
of the parent too. Because you as a young
You
girl,
don't have
you don't
the
have
mentality.
the real knowledge
Your mother
of
will
life.
tell you do this one.
But
Everybody's just in
I
rush.
think young girls getting married, you got married. Let me say the young girl doesn't have a mother to put her through.
True.
I think people around should try to put her through because sometimes they don't even have the right mentality to retrain a child. Instead of them saving for that child, they're catering for other unnecessary expenses. And as years goes by, the hardship comes in.
Definitely.
And they are not able to like cater for that hardship again because it's already too difficult. They didn't do the right thing at the right time. That's why you see that they'll be like, I can't do this again anymore. Let me go and give this child to one of my uncles to take care of. And that my uncle will not take care of a child the way
The
you
way
will take
you
care of.
feel.
That's just because
That's
they're
just-
poor. They don't have the energy.
Because they
and the
didn't
strength.
put
You see, they don't have
the energy. Why would you have the energy?
You are poor, you should have energy.
Exactly. Why would you
You
be
are
found
poor,
out have
you should
energy?
have energy.
Rich
You
men
cannot
has
lack two
energy
things
to
at the
work
same time.
all the time, and you, the former, you don't have energy.
Yes,
That's very
you cannot
wrong.
lack two things at the same
Nah.
time.
But what
It's
about
really
in
bad.
a situation whereby they have a health challenge?
Okay.
Okay,
So what about if the parent has a very serious health challenge?
how serious are we talking about? When did they discover they're about to die?
Is it when you
Like
got
about
pregnant?
going, about if they overstress themselves, they will land straight to coma.
Okay.
So you know, in that situation, you can't be expecting the parent like
So during
going
the
up there, going up there, going up there.
fornication, they were not overstressing themselves. How slow were they going?
Do you know there is enjoyment in that? They were
Oh.
really actually enjoying themselves.
Okay, they
Okay.
shall die.
But at
And
that
God will be so angry with them.
because yes, and in that aspect, in that aspect, let me say the girl has a health challenge. She can't really work that much, or the boy also has a
Okay,
health
maybe
challenge.
two of them.
Or let me say they're both like they have even sickle. If sick, let me see.
they are
but
crisis.
should we say this? Is this a sin? I want to ask a question. Sorry, I'm bringing the question to the table. Let me say I had an intercourse with a guy,
Yeah.
and let me say I'm AS and he's AS, and the child we're about to give birth to is SS, and we terminate the baby. Is that murder?
No, it's not.
That's
I
the
would-
working model.
No, it's not.
Is that
Why don't
murder?
you-
Why would
You want to
put the
bring in
child
a
into
sick
the world
child
and suffer?
to
Is that
suffer?
why-
Is that murder?
That's like
But
he's not
that's
suffering
the-
of
So
those
if that is not
Yes.
murder,
everything.
if that is not murder, so me terminating a 2 weeks 2 weeks pregnancy because I don't want the child to suffer. I think that shouldn't be murder as well.
Yeah, I think it's very
Right? It shouldn't be murder as well. I think
But
so.
what about that? I mean, that very first child
Yeah.
happens to be the first and last child God is
Says
going to
who?
give to you.
That our God,
Did God call you on phone and say, "Oh,
Our God-
that's gonna be your first and last
our
child"?
God
Did
does not work
whisper?
like that, bro. But definitely, you terminating a sickler when they discover it's a sickler, and you guys don't have the money to take care of a sickler is very, very
It will
expensive.
drain you.
It's
Like be
very-
wealthy, it will drain
It's
you.
very, very expensive. So you are poor and you can't take care of a sickler and you terminate the child. I don't think that is murder. People out
Even
there
if you
And you
watching,
don't see it as
is
a
that
sin.
murder?
And you
No.
do it, you don't feel anything. Your conscience.
definitely be
is not-
remorseful.
Yeah, you'll be
But
remorseful, but I don't
in
think
the long
it
run, you
should
get
be.
it right. And for the whole issue of when you kill that child, that's your first, that's your last child. What happens to adopting? Well, the society finds so much at adoption like it's a sin.
No.
You're unable to give birth.
Take care of the
adopt.
child in the world. There are a lot of child suffering.
Yes.
A lot of child
Why add
suffering.
more children when the world is populated? You can always adopt if you're unable to give birth.
So you
Can
want
adopt.
okay, that means you want to go ahead to be a foundation.
No, it's not a foundation. Adopting.
If I'm
Just
adopting
like
a child,
it's
she is
mine.
my child
It's
now.
very my
He is
child.
my
But
child.
you will know that this person is not my biological DNA. You feel this sometimes.
That's
Yes.
the
But you should correct that mentality.
The mentality cannot be correct because you know that this person is not from me.
But you
So
can't give
you
birth.
give
So
to
what
this
do you want
person.
to do?
So
You have to take
would
care of
you
those
hate
ones out
that
there.
child?
That at the first place you should have even terminate whether it's excess whatever
No.
it is. To me, I
No.
would have
But
done.
what if you bring that child into the world
And the child died.
and you can't?
Why the child died itself? That one, I think
Then
that
you
would
made
be
the child
okay.
suffer before dying. Like
What?
you are imputing pain into that child.
Because God has
Come to
given
the
birth
world.
to you.
And
Let me
what
inflict
about-
pain in you for
and
you
what
to die.
about if I should leave this child, give birth to this child, and things turn good?
With the child
For me.
genotype or the
We
I'm
do
talking
not
about
effect.
when the things, the
Okay,
situation turns
you will not
good.
become rich.
Yes, then I can have money. Are you guys even
It
thinking
depends on
about
what you have laid down.
No, let's not get this all
What-
wrong.
yes.
I'm not saying terminate because you're poor.
that? Okay.
Or keep the child because you're
Do you
poor.
have a
Because
plan?
the-
laid
Yeah,
down?
do what
The
works
blood-
for you.
Do what-
Okay.
Exactly.
What works
Do what
for you
works
might
for
not
you.
work for
Yes,
others,
definitely.
right?
You might be thinking it's this child that wants to open doors for me.
Like many African mentalities.
Yes.
Like, you want to give birth, this child might open door for you.
Yeah,
It might end up not opening door for you.
because
Like
it's-
this I think when the guy died, the sin, I think the sin will not be
no,
on my neck.
I'm not saying
If you don't
let's
take
say-
care of your child properly and give
Yes.
the child good care that it deserves,
God
it's
will
on
give
your
you-
neck definitely because you are
God
the
gave you
parent
the child to bring to this world.
and take care of that child. You
I
can't.
mean, just do what works
on
for
your
you.
neck.
It's not because I don't have money, let me terminate, or I'm buoyant enough, I don't really want a child, I should terminate. If you're not ready for a child, why
I
engage
just
in the
will do
answers
what
of-
works for you.
Yeah.
Let's say you're a Christian, do what works for your
Yeah.
tradition. Let's say you believe in the aspect that this is not a sin. Do what works for
Yeah,
you.
just do
Thou
what
shalt
works.
Do
not
what works for
kill,
you.
that's
Yes,
not-
exactly. Do what
Definitely.
because many people.
The Bible also says that shall not lie.
Yes.
I'm sure, but we lie.
A lot of
Not-
us lie.
We
So
lie.
why do we lie?
Okay.
So why do we take killing?
One sin is
Yes,
better than
taking
the
a
other.
life is very expensive than that of life.
Sometimes we
Yeah.
lie just to defend the situation on the ground, just to
Yeah,
defend
there
our
are some-
Like I earlier said, the Bible does not say one sin is bigger than the other. All sins are considered to be equal.
Okay, you're trying to let me know now that our forgiveness is more than our sins, right?
And I'm not saying that God
Yeah.
is God's that.
That's how we said.
Yeah.
Do what works for you.
Yeah.
At the end, you face your judgment.
Yes, everybody. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes,
you
and
might be criticizing one person, but God loved the person. Let's say, bring
exactly,
it to
at
the
the
Bible. David was married. He sent the husband to war. Let
Yeah.
him die. He married the wife. He got not forgiven. God
Do
even
what
called
works
him
for
a
you.
man
Thank
after
you,
my own
ladies.
heart.
Face your judgment.
Yeah. Right, thank you, ladies. Here to you. In a situation whereby a couple got divorced
Yeah.
and child is involved, they have children
Yeah.
already. So whom do you think has the priority, the most upper hand to take
care of the children.
to take care of the children, for the children to be with
Yeah.
maybe a male, maybe
Yeah.
the mother or the
Exactly.
father.
Yeah. Once they are still less 18, like they're not up to 18 years.
In
Yes,
constitution,
Yes,
is that in
yes,
constitution?
yes. In
Yeah.
constitution, if they're not up to 18 years, they should be with the mother.
Okay.
Because definitely a man is always going out there to work. Even when you are even still with your spouse, that you both are home, the responsibility is still left for the mother to take care of the
Yeah.
child. Like it doesn't mean that the father shouldn't take care of the child. but like the high responsibility is there for the man to take care of the child, because the father is always going out there to cater for the children or to bring something home. So let's say you get divorced, you can't take the children to the father. The man is always going out there. He will always go out there.
Are you trying to tell
So
me that
the
a man
children should
cannot,
be.
a man cannot take care of it? I mean, take care of it. Take care
No,
of it.
it's
No.
the children. You can't take so there are men doing it actually. There are men actually working and taking care of their children. But let me say a man lost his wife,
The wife.
he will definitely do it. But based on the fact that the wife is still alive and the man is still there, I think the children should be with the woman till when they get to 18.
And when they're 18, they decide.
I think
They
18 is
decide
even
what to
high.
stay with.
Once they get to 16,
And what if
definitely they are grown.
What-
They can stay home.
Sorry, what if the children is no, we are following dad, mom, we want to follow dad?
No,
What about
in that case,
situation?
the children do not have a say.
The children does
When
not
they're
have
not
a say.
18, they don't have a say. It's
Until
us that
they-
decide.
18
Yes.
is like
Yes, like they are adults.
18, you're an adult.
I can't wait. I can go and stay alone.
They
You
decide
can
on
stay with
who
your
to stay
dad,
with.
whatever. Yeah, that's
They decide
so.
they even if
So you have to stay with your
But
mom. I
if
think.
it's the case is brought before the court has the ultimate judgment, because it's the court that will decide maybe it's 50-50.
50, oh, they should share
Like
the
some
children.
goes with the father, some
Go
goes
with the mother.
But do
Or-
you think of the disadvantages? Sometimes
Yeah, there
of
is
the-
definitely disadvantage for
There's
you to get
trouble.
for you to say that you want a divorce.
There's
You already
already
know that there's a disadvantage
to
laid
the
down
children.
that you cannot
Do you
erase.
that's why
You can't
do
erase
you
that
ladies
disadvantage.
even think of something like when the mother goes with the children,
Yeah.
they will definitely
Like they will like the mother to the
No,
father.
she will definitely wants to remarry, or she will be having another marital affair with another man, and the
Yeah.
man will be coming into that same house.
okay.
And you know, children, then I mean, when they sit in, they
Things,
sense
yeah.
it very easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to
Yes,
say?
yes, definitely.
Okay, in that situation, let me just take myself as a man.
Yeah.
Because if I want to think, that's the direction I'll be thinking that okay,
Yes,
this woman
or
is going to, I mean, maybe
marry,
fornication or remarry or everything. So I don't want my children to be saying this or to be saying this. So in that situation, the man just insists, okay, I'm bringing it to the court. These are my reasons. What
Yes,
are you
yes,
both
yes.
going to do?
Like I said, the court has the final say.
Yeah. But
And
speaking personally, the woman is getting married and the children are not
Remarried.
married. Yes, the woman is getting remarried. If the man is also not getting remarried, like the man is going to stay, he is not getting remarried, I think the children can be with him if he can take care of them.
I would
But still, the mother has to take care of them.
I would
That's
not
just
say
it.
because
Are you
a
trying
particular partner is getting remarried
Doesn't mean
it
that
determines who the child will be
children-
with.
because
It depends on how wise a mother will definitely want to shelter her children from certain things. You cannot be bringing different men to the house. You bring one to the bring
In
one
the
the next day
situation
and
of
be
a
like,
room and parlor self not even a flat that will make the children stay aside and the newly husband.
yeah, if the woman is bringing a new partner, my children, definitely they should. If they're not grown enough to understand,
yes.
they will be there. She's just there for her to do her thing reasonable.
And that's why it all comes down to wisdom. There's no way a woman will be like, I'm bringing this one in today. Or
You're not different.
introducing.
Let's assume a particular man.
Yeah, you know,
You know, it's
you have to
different
be-
by we have a woman. I mean, we have women that do that.
Different
same
men.
thing.
No, that's why I said
Different men.
wisdom.
Okay, why would you do that?
Wisdom. First of all, you want to shelter your children from having a certain notion about you.
Yeah.
Would you want your children to think, oh, my mother is
The
this or that?
prostitute or
Because you know
something.
children talk a lot. They can go to
Yes,
school like,
now.
mom
And
came to our house
there are some
yesterday,
women
another
that
one
don't
will come
fucking
today.
care.
No, that's why I said
In that
wisdom.
aspect, if they don't care, the court is definitely going to pay
Yes, and the man can also file that my children are not being brought up well. And
Well,
then-
yes, look at different men in the house all the time. The man can.
And even the man can be the one in that situation, bringing different ladies.
Exactly. So it's different. It
Because
depends
it's
on.
not, yeah.
It depends
Okay,
on
ladies are not
how.
trying to judge in the perspective of the woman.
No,
I'm not judging. I already said.
as I said,
I'm
if
being
the
for a
woman
man
cannot
also.
take care of the child and you're doing wrong things, that the court definitely the court is going to give you rules and regulations to take care of that
yeah.
children. And if you are defying those rules and regulations, the children will pass to the men.
And if
To the man.
Nigeria now is maybe I don't know if our child welfare system is really
Yeah.
strong, but in the US there's a social worker that comes to check on the kids to see are
If
they
they are
being
okay,
brought
yeah.
up well, is their mental health good and all that, because divorce in generally affects children. So
A lot.
talk more of the upbringing, the lifestyle, the mother or the father will not decide to adopt. So the court is working for the court's first priority is the children.
Yeah.
Not even the people getting divorced. So the court will definitely want to put in a judgment
Yeah.
for the favor of the children.
Children, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having you guys here. You all are amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Done very well. And thank you, listeners out there. Thank you so much. There we come to the end of the show. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.